Vampires from historic houses adopt the most talented child to the head family. They pass down a great power through a special ritual called the succession ceremony. My sister Charlotte was from a different branch of our family, but her great monopool made her the next candidate for lordship. Following our house traditions, she was proudly adopted into our home as the next heir. I was all alone, and Charlotte was like my own sibling and even more to me. But perhaps her mana was too powerful. Charlotte's condition worsened from the vast mana she held within her body. Charlotte's succession, we took for granted, started to show red flags. People from our house said I should become lord instead of my sickly sister. But
Karina, stop right there.
Who spread the false rumor that you're old and sickly, Father? You're not just healthy, but practically full of vigor.
Succession is an important ceremony that determines our family's existence. You must be prepared before it's too late.
I don't have the slightest intent of becoming lord. Charlotte has been preparing for that anyways.
You're well aware Charlotte is in no condition to go through the ceremony.
Then just wait until Charlotte gets better.
How many times do I have to explain it to you? The heir becomes unworthy of the ceremony after a certain age.
Charlotte's gonna get better soon. Why won't anyone believe that? Why should I care about the title Charlotte can't inherit?
Good morning, Father.
Charlotte, you're here. Are you feeling better? Let me know if there's anything you need.
Father, I appreciate you taking me in and treating me like your own daughter, but is it really proper for an unworthy heir to stay here?
Even if you don't become lord, you're still my precious daughter. So don't worry and focus on recovering.
Father.
I just hope Karina would take the position seriously as well, but...
Did something happen with Karina?
She just ran off, saying she has no intent of becoming lord. I thought she'd mature a bit after seeing your condition, but...
I'll bring her back. I have an idea where she is.
The great pool of mana straining her body. I didn't think that would end up holding her back instead.
Karina! You're here, right? Come on out!
Karina's not here. Try over there.
Stop messing around. Father's worried.
You're no fun.
You still come here whenever something's on your mind. Could you tell me what's on your mind on our way back?
No, I won't head back. I'm gonna leave right now.
What?
If I'm not around, then the title of Lord will go back to you, right? Great. Since I got to see you, I'm gonna leave right now.
Karina, why are you denying the title? Father's trying to entrust you with the future of our house.
Charlotte, you worked 20 years to become the next Lord. I know how hard you tried. It doesn't make sense to forfeit your position because of your health. Your mana is still growing, even now.
I heard too much mana can be poisonous. If my condition worsens from now...
I know you can overcome that and become the next Lord. Look at Father. He's still running around despite his age, you know? I'm sure you'll be like him.
It's enough that you care so much for your sister. Thank you. I'm sure you'll be a great lord, Karina.
No! I wholeheartedly believe you'll be a great lord. I was all alone until you came along. They called me a noble house's heir, the only daughter of the main house. The adults treated me as someone they shouldn't mess with, and my peers were busy running away whenever I tried talking to them.
Karina.
You came to me first, Charlotte. You had to leave home from becoming the next in line for heir. Even when you had to take those difficult daily lessons, you played with me and always treated me kindly. The cold, empty mansion started to feel like a giant amusement park after you arrived. That's why I want my cool sister to take the place of Lord. Father keeps saying it's not possible because of your health. I'm sure you'll recover.
Becoming Lord is an important and amazing thing. I'm so glad to hear your words. I'm grateful for the chance Father gave me too. But that's why I'd be so proud if my sister took the heir lessons and became Lord by going through the succession ceremony.
I didn't want to leave like this. I guess I have no choice. Father? What are you doing over there?
Father! There's nobody here.
Next time we meet, promise me we'll both be healthy. Farewell!
Karina! Wait! Stop right there! Karina!
I left the mansion just like that. If I disappeared, the next heir for lordship would be my sister again. And I firmly believed my sister would inherit the title after she recovered. Until then, I decided to travel the outside world away from the mansion. The world I first stepped into was full of exciting things, and I traveled with others who gave off a delicious scent. Those days were fun. Until I got a letter from my father.
Karina, when you receive this letter, return home at once. Charlotte is in critical condition.
Where is everyone? Somebody get out here! Is anyone there?
Karina, you are here. It's been too long.
What do you mean Charlotte's in critical condition?
Charlotte was performing the succession ceremony, but she failed.
She failed? Then what about Charlotte?
I hoped this wouldn't happen. Charlotte's consciousness is...
What happened during the succession ceremony? How badly is she hurt?
I have no words. Charlotte's condition is... Yes, it'd be better to see for yourself instead of talking about it.
What? We had a place like this at our home?
This is a holy place where we conducted the ceremony for generations. Entry is strictly forbidden, except for the current lord and heir.
What about Charlotte? Where is she? Charlotte! My amazing sister, the heir of our house. She always smiled so brightly when we played together. The ceremonial chamber filled with crimson rose petals. My sister laid there at the center. Charlotte! Charlotte! Please! Open your eyes! Charlotte seemed to be in a deep slumber with her eyes closed peacefully. But there was a horrifying and sharp stake gleaming inside her chest. What's that stake? Did Charlotte become unconscious because of that? Hold on, I'll pull it out right now!
Stop! That's the ceremonial item. If we act rashly, then we might lose Charlotte forever.
What does that mean?
The succession ceremony is performed within the subconscious. It's held within the ancestral world. To reach there, one must willingly place the stake within one's heart.
Was the succession ceremony something that dangerous? Had I known, I never would have told Charlotte to become Lord.
If Charlotte decided to become the next Lord after listening to you, I would have stopped her as well. However, her resolve was stronger than before. It was as if she made up her mind. Charlotte did her best to prepare for the ceremony. Even when I tried to stop her because I was concerned about her health worsening, Charlotte didn't give up until the end. When I saw her, I couldn't possibly tell her to give up.
Charlotte.
Her efforts bore fruit, and Charlotte started to recover. There wasn't much time left for her succession, so I decided to trust her. I wholeheartedly believed in her.
So, there's no way to rescue Charlotte? Are we just going to leave her like this?
If her consciousness isn't coming back, that must mean something went wrong during the succession ceremony. The only way to know the details is going into the ancestral world, but one can only enter there by performing the ceremony, and only the heir is deemed worthy to undertake the ceremony.
So going to the ancestral world is the only way to find out how to save Charlotte? The candidates for the heir were me and Charlotte. Since Charlotte's unconscious, I am worthy to perform the succession ceremony, right?
Karina, Charlotte's unconscious. If I lose you too, then I'll...
Did I say I was marching off to my death? I'll just bring my sister back.
If you fail the ceremony, then the heir will never wake up and wander the ancestral world for eternity. Karina, please, think this over carefully.
Charlotte did anything for me. I'll do anything if I can rescue my sister. Even if that means I'll have to place my life on the line.
The vampire succession ceremony is a holy one. It passes down the power within the noble bloodline passed down for generations. To do so, one must meet the ancestors and receive their approval within the subconscious.
Getting approval from the ancestors?
The ancestors will determine whether you're a fit vessel to become a lord. You were born with great mana and a gifted body, so you shouldn't worry. But...
So the only way to find out how to rescue Charlotte is going to the ancestral world, right? Tell me, how do I perform the succession ceremony?
Here. Pierce your heart with this, like Charlotte did. You'll feel tremendous pain and fall into a deep slumber. When you open your eyes, you'll be in the ancestral world.
I'm ready. Hand it over already. When I grabbed the silver stake, it felt ice cold. I grasped the stake tight so I wouldn't feel my hands shaking from anxiety, and placed it deep within my chest. With lung-piercing pain, an overwhelming primal fear came over me. From my fading consciousness, what came to my mind was my sister's face I saw before leaving. So this is the ancestral world Father spoke of. This is the middle of the desert. Charlotte's consciousness is somewhere here? Everywhere I look, all I see is rocks and sand. Ugh, my feet keep sinking in the sand. I can't walk for long. I should find Charlotte and head back soon. I walked around for hours. Nothing's changing. Am I going in circles? This eerie sand seems like it's piling up. Where is Charlotte? I wandered the desert for what seemed like days, but I still didn't see anything. Suddenly, the heat coming from the sand engulfed me. It was getting difficult to take another step, let alone breathe. But I didn't stop walking. I heard someone whisper to me as my consciousness started to fade.
Is it really necessary to become Lord?
Who are you? Despite the voices in my head, I kept on walking. My sense of time faded away, and I eventually stopped thinking. How much time has passed? A year? A decade? What am I doing here?
You had no problem living your life without inheriting the lordly power before, did you? Oh, it's rather annoying.
Right. Being Lord, the power, it's all useless to me.
Let's give up, yeah?
Yeah, I should give up and head back to drink a bunch of that delicious blood from...
No matter what you do, you can't save your sister.
Charlotte? Charlotte? Yeah, I came here not for lordly titles or power. Charlotte, I'll rescue my sister. I closed my eyes and concentrated on channeling my mana. As I started to catch my breath, I felt the mana flowing within my body. I scattered the mana I channeled to my surroundings. The sand piled high like mountains started to dissipate slowly. My clouded mind started to clear up bit by bit. Why is this thing in the desert? Bear witness, you have proven yourself worthy. What does that mean?
I thought you failed because you were wandering the desert of trial for so long. I guess you're not completely hopeless.
Charlotte? Thank goodness, you're safe. Wait, you're not Charlotte. Who are you?
You came here voluntarily for the succession, and yet ask an ignorant question. Who do you think passes down the lordly power to you?
Wait, are you the ancestor Father spoke of?
I've watched numerous heirs from here, and determined whether they're a worthy vessel capable of handling the power. However, your sister's body was frail like glass, in contrast to the great mana. meaning she wasn't a fit vessel to inherit the power.
So what? Give my sister back!
She already had the opportunity to return. However, your sister refused. Had she not tried to inherit the power, she would have lived out her life. But she was swayed by her emotions and made an irreversible choice.
What are you talking about?
She said she will become Lord for her sister, who believed in her. She couldn't handle her vast mana properly, and to think she could accept the ancestral power passed down for generations. How foolish.
So, what will happen to Charlotte?
Her own power and the one she inherited recklessly is colliding to create a maelstrom. Soon the mana will begin to flood and self-destruct. Unlike your sister, you're a worthy vessel to accept this power. I shall pass down the power to you, but give up on this one and return.
No! I won't go back alone.
Your petty resolve won't last long.
This place...
Charlotte! Charlotte, it's you, right?
Karina... How did you...
I heard you fell unconscious performing the succession ceremony, so I came here to find you.
The succession... Yeah, that's right. I failed the succession.
Charlotte, were you going to become Lord all because of me? Don't worry. We're going to get out of here.
Karina...
I wandered the endless space with Charlotte for hours. Despite wandering aimlessly, we saw nothing.
Karina, aren't you tired? Want to take a quick break?
I'm fine. We need to find an exit. Do you want to take a break, if you're feeling tired? Charlotte, why are you laughing? You're not turning into that ancestor who's full of it again, are you?
I just remembered the old days. Remember when we got lost in the woods when we were kids? You said the exact same thing then too. Little you said she'll get her big sister home.
Charlotte, that was a long time ago. But still, we ended up going home together. Just wait a bit longer. I'm sure we'll get back this time too.
I can't go back. I'm sorry, Karina.
Don't say that! I'm sure there's a way if we look a bit longer.
This is the world of consciousness for the succession ceremony. No matter how much further we go, we can't get out of here. If you succeed the ancestors, Karina, then I'm sure you'll get out of here safely.
What about you? I don't want to leave you behind, Charlotte.
Don't worry about me, Karina. You should...
Charlotte?
Back! Get back, Karina!
Charlotte? Are you there? I can't see anything!
So, the mana finally ended up flooding.
You...
This child can't turn back now. If you come any closer, you'll be swept up by the maelstrom too.
Do you think I'll back down?
What's circling her is her own mana and the lordly power combining to create a maelstrom. If you come any closer, your body will be torn into pieces.
This again? Everyone said the same stuff. Don't do it. Give up. Accept your fate. It's too late for your sister. There's nothing you can do now. Nonsense. Did you really think I'd leave my one and only precious sister behind? And return alone?
You fool. It's futile to resist.
We'll see about that. It doesn't matter if I'm torn to shreds. If I give up on my sister here, then I'll regret it for the rest of my life. I started moving against the rough mana maelstrom. Charlotte's mana overflowed and started to mix with mine. I felt an alien mana coursing through me. A horrific pain, as if fangs were coursing through my veins, came over me. I felt my body completely filling up with mana, as if it can't hold another drop. My body feels so heavy, and I can't even lift a finger. But I swear I'll save you! Charlotte!
The mana surge was enough to engulf both of them easily. The two sisters shared each other's mana to their limits and stabilized it. So there are two heirs now. How miraculous. Perhaps this is also a fate within the Great Red Flow.
Are we home?
Karina, you returned safely.
Where's the stake? I don't have a scratch on me. How could this be?
Karina?
Charlotte, you're safe!
Wait, Karina. I can't breathe.
Charlotte, I can't believe my eyes. I thought I lost both of you. But, Charlotte, Karina, I feel the inherited power coursing through both of you. This is unprecedented.
Who cares? The important thing is Charlotte came back in one piece. Right, sis?
Karina, I told you I can't breathe.
Vampires from historic houses pass down the great power through a special ritual called the Lordship Succession. But my sister and I both inherited the power, so a unique situation of having two lords came to be. Being lord must mean dealing with annoying jobs happening within the house like father, right? But my sister and I both inherited the power, so a unique situation of having two lords came to be. Being lord must mean dealing with annoying jobs happening within the house like father, right? If so, then
Karina, you're a lord now, so you should prepare for the succession. Karina? Wait, Where are you off to now? Karina!
It's my turn to step up. New weapon. Yay! New weapon. New weapon. Yay! New weapon. Yay! New weapon. Yay!